So as a natural athlete, bodybuilder, performer, recreational, connoisseur of exercise or whatever you want to call yourself, what is the optimal body fat percentage that you can in a healthy way maintain, perform, and look your best? So this is one of these things that drives me crazy. So much false bravado in the fitness and health industry because we see photoshopped images of people all day long every day, and or we see people on performance enhancing drugs parading around supplements that they're selling you, saying that you can look like this, you can have 5 to 6% body fat as a male and still be 225 pounds of muscle. Now that just does not happen in the real world unless you have crazy, unreal genetics and or you're on performance enhancing drugs. This is the whole problem with this whole industry, is we have this illusion that we can somehow look this certain way and be natural. Now this isn't a rant on steroids or performance enhancing drugs. This is trying to talk about in a real authentic way. Like for myself, what's the optimal body fat percentage I want to be at so I can look and feel and perform my best and still hold the most mass and muscle on my body and frame? I'm about 245 pounds, about 10 to 11% of body fat. I find that's the optimal percentage of body fat for me to be at. Literally, if you try as a male, as a female, it's a little bit different. But if you try to go lower than that, it's not a state that you can maintain and still not be crazy hungry all the time, irritable on performance enhancing drugs, or trying to just look a certain way for 2 to 3 days time for a photo shoot. Literally, it's just not something that you can maintain year long and perform and look your best. So honestly, for me, optimally, I see, from a physiologic perspective, your testosterone levels are at an optimum. Your metabolism as an optimum at 10 to 12% of body fat as a male. Anything lower than that, all you're doing is you're trying to shoot for a Photoshop. You're trying to look good for some show or some whatever, and that's fine. But don't give the illusion to other people that that's how you look all year long. Don't give the illusion to other people that they can look like that and still do all these crazy programs and gain all this muscle and look this way, because it's just not happening, guys. You can either choose to be crazy ripped and be hungry all the time, perform less optimally, not sleep well, have your testosterone levels below where they should be, and ultimately your stress hormones, cortisol, and metabolism is long-term affected. And you're perpetuating this lie of you can have both, or you can have a little bit of fat around your midline, a little bit of belly fat, which is actually a good, healthy thing. Perform better, look better, feel better, most especially, and have way more energy. Your testosterone is through the roof, your libido is through the roof, and you just feel better about yourself, better about life. So literally, as a man, as a female, the percentages are a little bit different and your hormones are a little bit different. But as a man, you cannot sit there and strive for the 6 to 7, 8% body fat and think that you can maintain that all year long, think that you're going to perform your best, and think that more or less you can do whatever workout you want and put muscle on. It's just not the way your physiology works. And leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think. What's your experience been in trying to be the leanest you can be, yet still hold the most mass on your frame?